What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Xenoverse back again for another Xenoverse 2 video. Today, this is going to mark a new chapter in my channel, as because of what I will be talking about in this video, my content will start changing, everything, all that good stuff. But I'm also here with my bro. You know him as Dennis, or Upside Down Controller. He has his own channel now. Pretty cool. He actually does a lot of Xeno content, and he will still do that. So
I still play the game.
Yeah, imagine playing that trash game. But anyway, this is actually part 2 to this little state of Xenoverse. Part 1 will be uploaded to this channel and mine shortly after. So, you know, like, if you're confused about the lore or the whole order of things, you know, this is part 2. There's going to be 2 parts. I will make a part 3, so that's kind of so, hope you guys are doing well. We're going to get right into this video.
Yeah, the first part we're gonna talk about is the PvP.
Yes, PvP, I love. I might as well just go off. So, PvP, player versus player, you know. That online is ass. Damn, there's so much to say, and I just don't know where to start. Like, actually, where to start, bro? Where to start about the PvP? I mean, come on. We got the fact that 60% of the roster is unplayable. We got the fact that that connection is dog shit, and that they've lied to us saying they're gonna fix it. No, they're not. I mean, it's PlayStation, so I mean, the connection is never gonna be perfect. Even fighters and other games that usually have fairly good connection still fall short. PlayStation is PlayStation, but damn, with Xeno, it's just like a whole another level. I can have a PlayStation in my room, be playing with somebody in the next room, and that shit's still gonna be like ass. Like, y'all can be in the same city, same area, and it don't matter. That shit is gonna be lag. Your hits ain't gonna be registering. They'll just be hitting you. It's a joke. And then when you match up with niggas who are like all over across the world, first off, there should be a natural, just like natural matchmaking thing. Like, if a nigga like is struggling to find where you are, your connection, you shouldn't be able to play ready. It's just like how your phone, if your connection is shit, you won't be able to load anything. You won't be able to text or do anything. I shouldn't be able to have a full-on match with a nigga who barely even has a 1 bar and it's like changing every 5 seconds. Or you can even have a 5 bar and that shit will be lying. It's just the connection is terrible. That's connection. And some characters are even more unplayable online because, I mean, they get shafted, their combos don't work. Rose, or like stamina breaks that just don't work. Some characters only have yeah, and even a universal one doesn't even work. Simple stamina break combos just like get fucked over because it's online. Like, that's crazy. Like, imagine thinking your combos over. It's like it's just a really hell of a world. I mean, like, on one hand, it's like, okay, at least you're not fighting AIs over and over again. But like, then again, the whole game is completely different. Just like how it feels, even in its best connection, the frame rate of online is so different compared to when you're playing PvE. Like, I noticed that shit. Like, even if somebody, like, you know, rage quits in a PvP and they turn into like an AI, that one person, while the rest of the match, the whole map is lagging, that one like bot would just be like perfect connection. And it just like, how can things that are so different just function all in one game? Like, it just kind of sounds like, or looks like, they just put shit together and just called it a day. We have all these characters that you just can't like use because the online doesn't function well. So it's just like, who's really going to be using the Frieza soldiers? Who's going to be using any of the cells that's not custom
Frieza.
cell? Yeah, who's going to be using that trash can? Like, unless you're using a custom, which we'll get to customization later. Yeah, we have all these variations of characters that you're still not going to use anyway. Nobody's playing Vegeta unless you're playing Evo, which his combos, his only combo that works online is his square combo, which is like unvanishable. So it's just, yeah, here he goes. Yeah, square, Final Flash, here we go. Or some characters are even more OP online. Cooler, Hit, Broly's grab is just like, Fu's just like infinite the character. Like, certain characters are just even more buff. They're already top tier, and every time they press a button, you are guaranteed hit. You can perfect block, and that shit will hit you from behind. You can stamina break them, and they'll stamina break you and do an ultimate, and you die. Like, it doesn't even matter about that. certain characters, it's just a joke. There's no, like, I get it, like, oh, you picked the worst character, but some characters are truly just unplayable. Like, they don't care at all. Like, when's the last time you've seen somebody playing Tokyo or Chamba and you paid for that? Nigga, think about it. You paid money for that. You paid money. Kefla, Khalifa, Kale, niggas don't work online. You, like, imagine paying for them. Like, truly imagine when that nigga hit all this one Dragon Ball summon, and there you go. You got the second best character in the game, because I think it'd be better now. But like, there you go. You got hit. Solo basically everyone in that roster. It's truly ridiculous. There is no balance. Like, oh, you got Nappa, Raditz, Trash Cans, Lord Slug, App. Like, even if these characters have some cheese, every single thing you could think of doing with them, you could do with a better character. Why not just play Queen? If you're gonna play Zamasu, why not just play Food? Like, it's just there's no need or want to like actually take time in this game to play these other characters, because every time you play it, you just feel like you're wasting your time in that. And now there's less. It's kind of like I'll bring a perfect example. Like what Fighters does, and I'm not trying to be that guy who's like, yo, see, this game is better, so like, why don't you just play this? But I'm gonna be doing that a little bit in this video. So like, Fighters, one thing I give credit for is every single character in that game, there is a need to kind of play, unless you're playing like Frieza or Super Saiyan Vegeta. There's like a need to play every character. Just like
just fucks and they're like, yeah, those fucking trash cans, bro.
Because they're ass. So like you there's like a need, because it's like, oh, you can learn so much with the character, you can do stuff, you could be fighting the best character in the game, but you still feel like there's a chance. If I want to pick a Ribrianna match, if my controller accidentally sticks drift to Nappa, like if a nigga picks Goku, even the first preset, he's probably still watching me. Like, it don't even matter. Like, a nigga can just pick up the game and I got the best character in the game. That's crazy. Like, imagine actually, like, what's the point grinding through all that story mode and paying for them DLCs to never use them characters? You could argue you could still use them. There's only but so much fun you can get out of losing to the same old people picking top tiers over and over again. That shit gets hell of annoying, and your character doesn't even work online, so you can't even use all the characters you want. It's truly just cheese or be cheese. It's honestly like a joke.
Yeah, that's not even counting the modders.
Facts to just break the game even more, or like the niggas just lag switching. Like, you finally somehow are winning against a person that should be easily clapping you, and they're just like, that's crazy. I mean, I guess lag switching is a greater problem to just PlayStation in general, like just how easily you can just fuck up that game, fuck up the system. But in Xeno, it's so like prominent for some reason. Like, modders will really be using that shit. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, and they don't even need to be a top tier user. They could be like, I'm playing a trash character, so I'm just gonna. The fact that there's a need for niggas to want to lag switch while they're playing a trash character just to win a match should tell you that some of these characters, either they need to be buffed or they need to nerf down. Like, they need to. I don't even know. I don't think there's like no fixing in this game. They should leave it alone and just work on the next one and pray to God that it comes out nice, because I don't know what they're going to do about that PvP. Like, it is truly just like
and the
crazy.
Toxicity too.
Yeah, the toxicity in this game is just like a new level of stupid. Like you have so many matches where niggas are just running away to the time limit. You know, they just pulling out mods, and they nerf mods, but nah, mods are back now. And you have so many people just...
Yeah, that was cap, dude. That was cap. I remember I saw this, like, in the lobby, this giant Namekian just walking around in the lobby. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, and it was just... Yeah, there was modders maybe gone for, like, a week or two, and then it's like, yeah, that's crazy, because, like, we just add some more, like, truly dumb, like, people just... I mean, I guess there's always gonna be trolls in games, but like, the fact is, in this game, you can get trolled and literally lose. Like, I could block spam the whole match and burst dash and probably win doing that shit. And it's like, oh, I was just trolling. Like, just the toxicity is just on a high, because there's people who take this game serious, and then there's people who are just playing to win. If everybody's playing to win, and not even like an ounce of just like care, it's just gonna be toxic. Like, I can just picture so many people coming to this game and just having like, let me try a ranked match, because, you know, like, once you do a certain part of the story mode, to like, try a player match, try a ranked match, you go into that shit, It's literally like a meme, because like truly, you try a ranked match and you can run into a nigga that's been in there all day, don't wipe his ass, don't take a shower, just sit on that game
That
all
neck
day. It's
beard.
crazy shit. Like I've literally went out all day, came back and saw the same dude in rank just sitting there, just like waiting to just cheese noobs that come by. You got all these like these guys come on here and they're just like they're trying to have fun, see a new Dragon Ball game, and then just like, how is this fun to play? I've even like I mean, not gonna lie, sometimes like I have found noobs and just fuck them up. But like I've also just like tried to play normal. It's just like you just the skill balance of this game can just be so random. Like you could be matched up with a noob, you could be matched up with a person who only plays this game. It just there's no order to it. And then all that gets thrown away when the tier system is just truly, if you're not playing a top tier, you might as well be prepared to lose, because that lag is just gonna fuck over any other character that doesn't have some type of cheese. Cheese or be cheese is the meta. I could really go on PvP like all day, just like how bad it is. I guess we'll just insert some clips. Modders, cheesers, lag switchers, booters, just like why is it that serious to like boot over Xenoverse? There's a huge community. I remember one time I was just looking through communities in Xenoverse and I saw like it was like thousands of people for Xenoverse and they were booting. Like it was literally like a booter chat. And I left that shit because like I ain't dealing with that shit, all these hackers. But it's like, y'all, the game is so, yeah, it's literally what it was. The game is so like easy to just like break that like people are making whole legions just to make it even worse. But we could really go on PvP all day. I'm gonna just get into the customization of this game. Wigs is a joke. Half of the custom like characters are a joke because they give you booty moves like, here's full power energy wave, why don't you pay 15 TP medals for that too? Like, why can you only have certain shit? Like, Hit has a custom. At that point, everybody except MUI should have a custom, because this is literally ridiculous. Like, it's like some characters are unplayable, so you might as well just give everybody a custom. And then the niggas you do give customs are like, why do we need that? We don't need a custom God Goku. We don't need a custom God Vegeta. We don't need like this. Like, I guess we can have Goku Black and Zamasu, but they gave us custom first form Frieza, which is definitely not the most popular. Like, final form, golden form is easily the more popular forms of Frieza, and they gave us first form, which like barely functions online. Fuck them over again. Like, certain characters shouldn't have certain moves, but like even then, it's just like I still feel like the customization in this game is so limited. Half the time, you can't even like change all of their colors. Like Vegeta, you can only change his vest. Like Cooler, you can only change his little armor thing.
Yeah, you can't change their spandex or their actual skin color for Cooler.
Yeah, just like there's sometimes it's just like straight up you just can't change like the tint on them, anything. Like you just have to keep it the same, because like why not? Like it's not really customization like that. It's just like spray painting something real quick on the arm and call it a day. Like that's not really customization. The CACs have more customization than the custom characters, and honestly, it's a joke, because it's a simple implementation that could be in the game. All these wigs, when like the wigs would only make sense for like Majins and Namekians when they don't have hair like that, so that makes sense. But for Saiyans, why do I need to grind or pay for like, you know, some DLC wigs? For Saiyan hair, that should already be with the Saiyan. And they give us all these whack-ass 80s haircuts. Like, who is really going to be using this shit?
Yeah, there's
like,
one black.
There's not even originality. There's not even originality with like the hairstyles. All of them are just like whack anime like hairstyles. Like they just really.
Yeah, like, well, the ones with the Frieza races.
Frieza race. See, that is actually neat, because you could it shows you more just like, wow, Frieza race could really be anything. Like, you could, some of them have more horns, some of them are more taller, but like when you get to them damn Saiyans, bro, or Earthlings, it's like, yep, they're either buff, medium build, skinny as fuck, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, you can't make them fat, you can't make them a little bit bigger, you can't make them like have like a abnormal body shape. Like, it's all gotta just be like, here's 3 options, copy and paste that all the time, and it's just like, wouldn't you want more with your character? Not make everybody look the same. You know how many CACs are running around here? Them little Jokus, them Gohans, and like Vegeta, but Vegeta CACs, and they got the Goku Gion. Like, imagine if you could change the colors of those.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Like, or hairstyles. Like, we need more of that. Like wigs. Like, just add them as hairstyles.
Yeah,
like,
and like more
I get it. Like
the partners.
Yeah, I get it. Like maybe we should.
Game that are not even like. There's outfits in the game that they just you can't even put on your custom partner. Like a Frieza. Like you can't even put that on.
Yeah, they got Cell. They got the metal cooler thing. Like, why not? Like, just
make more sense. That's why.
Yeah. Or when you can't put shit on them, you have to pay like 777 TP mounts for like Goku. Sab jacket, I need to pay that much just for them to have that. Truly just a waste. Truly, imagine grinding all that. It's not like they drop 100 TP medals per match. Like, that's easily like a good 30 to 50 parallel quests or raids over and over again. Just like, it's just not practical at all. Like, customization just felt lazy. Like, honestly, like I guess people shouldn't be running around here with like Super Saiyan 5 hair and you could just make it rainbow hair color. But like modders can do it. Like modders literally like put in like hairstyles or different colors for CACs, and they've literally done that shit. It would not be any problem at all for them to do that. If just random dudes at home just go on their computer, just look up a website and download that shit. All y'all would have to really do that. All you have to do that. But they clearly really don't care like that. Supers in this game, they're either cheese or trash, or you would never use them. Who the hell is going to be using like, what's it, like a trash move? I guess you can use like Kai, but like, I know there's some trash ones. There's like 4 different variations of. Oh yeah. That evasive trash. They got Dragon Burn. They got Fake Blast out here.
There's 4 different thing is trash.
Yeah, they got 4 different versions. Or Wall of Defense, like the most useless move in the game. They got
clean.
4 different.
That's clean.
No, that move sucks. It truly sucks.
That move's clean.
I've seen one case where that worked and it still died. I think it was in like a raid, bro. And there's 4 different versions of Super After Image. You don't need that much. All these versions of Kamehameha and Gallic Gun. Like, they got Gallic Cannon, Gallic Beam Cannon. Like, just a different, just put a different like shade on it. It's like made it into Super. Like, all of it's trash.
Why would you even use Gallic Cannon?
Yeah, and then you got Kamehameha. Like, y'all literally made Gotens. Like, why? Like, why is this in the game? Like, truly dumb.
Kamehameha.
And the coolest moves in this game don't work, like Supernova and Supernova Cooler. First off, take way too damn long.
Yeah.
And second, you can't use them. Super Spirit Bomb, you're not getting that online. I don't care. Heavy Stamina Break, you can just burst dash through it. Super Guard, you can limit burst. There's so many things you could do to get out of that. Like, you're not getting that off. Rubrian's like whole like transformation.
Her ultimate. Yeah, that thing is so slow.
15 seconds. The only way to do that is if you stamina break them, knock them off of Kami's lookout. Or like the space map, just knock them away. There goes your free combo, by the way, that could potentially kill them. And you're gonna waste it on like, yeah, I have 10 bars of key and stamina. Like, yeah, like, but you're Ribrianne, so you're still gonna get clapped. Like, you just wasted the chance to get that shit on. Like,
yeah, and broken stuff like fighting pose K and
yeah, super armor, the moves, or that Guinea one that
don't go
like,
all out.
You have to burst dash. Super Souls in this game, they're either ass like Frieza Super Soldier ones. What do you do with that?
Yeah, some of them just don't even have an effect. Just I must tell Lord Frieza, and it has no effect.
Or like boost ki blast damage. Like, we're gonna sit there just like ki blasting the whole time, like stupid, or just like, yeah, when you have 10% of health left, like you do more damage. Like, you have a grab of health left. How useful is that? Like,
but don't call out is cheese.
It is cheese. That shit needs to be nerfed. That shouldn't even be a Super Saiyan game. You should not take away stamina at all. There shouldn't be moves that take away stamina. Even Hyper Drain, that shit is just busted. Like, that whole like, yeah, I get ki back from 1 bar of ki. Like, that's no. I think that should only be on the androids. Anybody else, it doesn't even make sense. How the fuck is a Saiyan just taking my ki and stamina? Like,
because they know that it's a technique, dude.
It's not no technique. They didn't put cell absorb. They didn't put that cell absorption, life absorption thing on CACs.
Because
They
you
kept
need
that
a
on cell.
tail for that. You need a tail.
Well, bro, you know how many moves in this game that you would need something for, and they just don't
Because
give a
okay,
fuck?
that he truly like sticks his fucking dende in your arm and sucks you dry. Okay, you need a tail for it, bro.
Bro, there's so much like
Is that
things like that.
That'd be funny.
Sledgehammer does way too much damage.
Facts.
Some moves like you just never. Some moves you're really never using, like volleyball fist or in combo. Like you're not using these moves. Like you're just never using them. Destructo disc, the
Yeah,
regular one.
Yeah, and if you say there's super souls for that, well, like you can just use irritating little pest, then it doesn't even matter. It does that for everything.
Yeah, it does that. It does that for everything. Every super soul. Why not just have God Fist? Like probably one of the best moves in the game easily. Some moves you can't even punish, like Darkness Twin Star. Like how you punish that?
Yeah,
How you punish that? Like it's like seriously, how you punish that? Like that shit stays there unless you hit it, and they can just grab you. How do you punish that? Stupid. Or like that move is dumb. You should not be able to cancel that. That's dumb. You should not be able to cancel that. And then they got the fuck. I was just thinking of another move they got. Damn, I don't remember. All these counters in this game.
Super God Shock Flash.
Yeah, there's way too many counters in this game. They have this like Boo Race move where they like turn into particles and
Yeah, where they blow themselves up.
Stupid. Yeah, that should not be in the game. Some ultimates are too OP, like Soul Punisher. They need to nerf that or not. Yeah, that move just infinite tracking.
Thank you, Dragon Balls combined with it is just why.
Yeah,
It's
truly.
just like why can you do that?
Yes, some moves you can't even stamina break. Like times 4, you can't really stamina break that. It's just a free ultimate.
Yeah.
Good out of nowhere. Super P explosion, you can't really stamina break that. It's just true cheese out here.
And the
like,
clean ones sometimes like Final Explosion.
yeah, clean. By the time you stamina break somebody, you have no stamina left. They should make it take key and health. Like they should make it do that.
Yeah, why?
Like they should only make it take stamina. Like it's such a backwards one. Health would make sense. Like that would make more sense than just
that'd
like
be clean. Because you could actually get to use it then.
yeah. It would, but you can't. You can never use that move.
Some
That's never
ultimates
been
just
used.
drop like that Evo one.
Oh yeah. That one. Ultra Instinct has the same shit. That's not working online.
Godly Display just doesn't.
Or even Omen's one. That one drops too because it's just another version of that shit.
Yeah.
Petrifying Spit should be banned in this game.
Jeez. That
Only
is
keep it
lame.
on the floor. Lame. Like imagine like you're clapping this dude. He limit burst. Petrifying Spit. Soul Punisher. Well, GG. You die. You really die because that's it. That's it. We lose. Gigantic Roar. Time skip Molotov. Just all these moves in the game that are just like broken for no reason.
Yeah, the DLC you pay for that you can just like, bro, basically you know what?
Yeah. Some. Yeah. It's just some. Yeah. We talking way too much about moves. There's no balance. I don't even know what I can say for them to fix that because there's no. Everything is just all over the place. I can't just be like nerf this move, nerf this move, nerf this move, nerf this move. Now other moves are more OP. That's just what they've been doing. I remember when they first started doing real patches to this game like 2 years ago when they had this long patch and then improved the game. That's when they took out back hits. Never understood why they did that because they should have just nerfed some niggas back hits because I remember Jiren's back hit.
Cheese.
Was just like, yeah, true cheese, Ultra Instinct. They should have just nerfed those back hits, not every back hit in the game because now what's the point of back hitting? Like, unless you're new, like, hits a back hit, that's never hitting anymore.
Well, male sand back hit just hits you from 5 feet, bro.
Yeah, that shit is just infinite range. Before we get into DLC characters, cancels. T-Blast cancels, I understand why they're in it. I get that it's tech. I do get that because if that's the case, you could just run away the whole game. And step cancels, I feel like I don't know if that should be in the game because some characters, Evo Vegeta, Jiren, have it way too dumb. Fu have it way too dumb where they can square advantage, square advantage. I just keep doing step cancels over and over again. Soaring fist, there goes your health. What? How is this a match? How is this a Dragon Ball match where we're sitting here getting excited about the gameplay when a person is just the whole match? Like that's I had to just break my keyboard right there. But like, there's no order at all when it comes to this shit. It's just everybody's all over the place. I can't even get mad when people are just like raging on the mic because like it's truly a joke.
So what about the Hero Coliseum?
So anyway, I like this game is it just feels really like lazy. Like I just feel like if there was something to do, like
More content.
something more content. Truly, like it gets so edited over and over and over again. It's like I love this game, but at the same time, I'm really debating, thinking on letting it go because at the end of the day, I realize that they don't really give a fuck about us like that. They care about our money, which I get it. A lot of companies do. But it's like, even from just a business standpoint, they can make way much more money if they just put an ounce of just like, I care about this game. Like, I remember Peak Xeno. It was fun, but there was still always some problems with it. The lag, the modders, toxic niggas just raging, talking trash, booting you, lagging, all of that shit.
Would you buy it today? Would you recommend like someone who doesn't have it to buy it?
I would say like I would truly either that I would send them this video and let them have an opinion, even though this video has a little bit of bias because I am hating on this video.
Yeah, you would hate just damn,
Because I'm passionate about this game.
I don't just like hate towards this game. Damn.
I don't think somebody should play this game. I think they should watch videos on it. Like, watch before you buy type shit. There's no point. Especially because they're milking this game until Xenoverse 3 comes out. And they're just going to add all them characters in.
Yeah, then they say they're already in development.
Yeah, it's already in development. So they're going to add all them characters in that game anyway. Every single DLC character we're having right now. That's probably why they haven't even gotten a Heroes or like where they should be at with the manga. Because I mean, like we literally get an Omen right now. Like, why are we getting Omen right now? Like, I was in 7th grade when Dragon Ball Super ended. Like, you should not be getting Omen. Like, that's actually ridiculous. Like, I was in 7th grade. Now I'm a senior. Like, that's truly
we're seniors
ridiculous.
in high school when Super ended. That's crazy.
Like that, there's no way we're getting Omen. Like,
and we're now getting Dispo and Omen.
Yeah, like
And useless people like GT Vegeta.
Yeah, like who the fuck is like that one nigga who asked like, please get him, like.
Yeah, can it just the mountains of people who are like fighting for Dispo and the other half is fighting for Omen and the one nigga. There's like a group. There's like 5 solid people who are like, yeah, GT Vegeta, and then there's the one nigga who's like, yeah, I kind of want 18 though.
Yeah, I would have been fine with Bergamo. I don't even know.
Nah, I remember at first everyone was like, Bergamo or Dispo? And I was like, who the fuck is choosing Bergamo, bro?
I would only be fine with Bergamo if they brought other niggas. Which is
if
another
they brought the
problem
whole trio, then sure, but like, I'm not just gonna play Bergamo. Bro.
Yeah, like every DLC they have, they like bring one character and just like, yeah, we'll just like top. You know how long Toppo came after
so
Jiren?
long, bro.
Yeah, and then here's Dispo. They did the same thing with Zamasu and Fuse Zamasu and Goku. They're not even in the same DLC. So when you're like trying to like, yeah, and it's weird too because certain customs you get from certain DLCs, and then you get like the character from another DLC. So it's like, so I get the custom, but I don't even have the DLC.
Yeah, like if you buy the Zamasu one, like you're not getting his custom. You have to buy another DLC for his custom.
Yeah, it's just like what? Like why? It's so dumb, bro. It's just truly they just like. Nothing to do in Conton City. PvP's a joke. Ranked is a joke. Especially like with limitations. Ranked is just like niggas have already hacked themselves all the way up to first place. You're never getting there. Like 5 million BP. Like yeah, fuck that. And ranked without limitations resets every week. So all that progress you're doing, there's always that one dude just playing every single day, all night, every day. I got 20k TP. Like yeah, I've been cheesing and modding niggas the whole time. Like. Nah, like it's truly lame. I don't think I would tell somebody to buy this game. I wouldn't say like, yo, this is the worst Dragon Ball game of all time because I still put it up there.
Yeah, it's still pretty solid.
But
not much competition.
Yeah, facts. Because there's definitely some worse Dragon Ball games, bro. but like I just felt like Xenoverse 2
Budokai
fell off hard. Budokai it is. You should truly remake that. Same with Raging Blast.
Yeah,
It's just
Super Saiyan 3.
Xenoverse 2 has one of the aging problems, which every game goes through this eventually after so many years. It's never gonna hit the same. But the thing was, I feel like Xenoverse never got to get to its full potential. Like a game like GTA, Call of Duty, they've reached that heights, them heights to where even if every game after is a joke, trash, mid, they've got to that height. They've reached that potential. They got to that audience. But I feel like Xenoverse has always been like a dick tease. Like it's like, yeah, come on. Oh no. It's like reeling in a fish, except just like, I'll just order some pizza. Like that's literally what it is over and over and over again. It's just teasing you. I really hope that they improve in the Xenoverse 3. They give some type of care. That online, it's never going to be perfect, but please make it better. Please make the balance of the characters. That's the main thing, I feel like. At least if niggas are steadily engaged into, make it competitive. Imagine a 3D Xenoverse like that's competitive. Like imagine that. Like that really helps. That's what's been carrying fighters and other games, is the fact that they're still competitive now. These old ass retro games, the fact that people can still get into the communities and still be hyped when their favorite players are going to be matching up against each other. It's like the Xenoverse can't even get into the board because like this shit not even competitive. Even on the casual scene, you can't be casual about this game unless you're cheesing niggas. Like you can't really be casual in like this game. There's just not much use in the game. But I know Reba, mainly me.
We're at 31.
I've definitely repented on for a lot. Basically, the state of this game is broken. Just like my heart, it's broken. No, that's cringe. But it's true. This game is broken. It is just unpolished. It's all over the place. It feels like a 5-year-old just like wrote a whole story in the span of 1 hour and just like, you know what? I'm tired of this, and left it there. That's what the Xenoverse feels like. I've had so much fun playing this game, but now I'm starting to feel like, what's the point? I might as well play the better one. Just like how a lot of them characters are, I might as well play the better one. I might as well just play fighters. I might as well play the better game. I might as well do something else, because when I'm in this game, toxicity. When I'm in PvE, grinds for nothing.
Yeah, we dedicated.
I'm literally only having fun when I play with my homie, but that's just us talking around. The game is not actually fun. You're just sitting there just being like, Xenoverse being Xeno. You know how many times I've said that? It's become like a motto. Xenoverse being Xeno. Oh, that's crazy. Like imagine thinking your stamina break would hit. Like truly, like this game is just not it. I'm definitely gonna be switching out my content on the channel. Now this dude, this nigga will still be playing Xenoverse even after all of this shit talking I've been doing. I'm still gonna play it.
Because I think because I actually took in like small breaks from Xenoverse.
I never took a break from this game. I consistently played it.
You consistently played it, and then like I think like earlier, like I'd say like earlier this year, you just like slowly stopped playing it.
Yeah.
And then I slowly realized most of the time I got on Xeno was just by myself. 25%.
Like this damn game.
Still not that bad. I think there's a certain fun about how stupid and toxic and ridiculous it is.
Maybe I'll have a video in the future being like, I
come back to Xenoverse.
Yeah, I gave Xeno another chance. Now I'm not gonna stop doing Xenoverse videos. What I'm gonna do is just like have compilations, fuck around, just like highlights of maybe the month. I always am gonna do that. Like, I'm not just like, yeah, fuck Xenoverse for life, because like one, like I've literally built my channel so far off of that game, but also like I don't hate the game. I just think it's very trash. It's like a love-hate type of thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like Xenoverse is like, give me all your give me all your money, and then I go blow on that disc, and then you know I put it back in.
It's not a bad game. I think it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's still trash. Don't buy this game. Wait till Xenoverse 3. Fighters.
Yeah, we dedicated.
No.
When it's all said and done.